Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Caves of Qud, shall we? Resuming with our massive mutant marauder. And we're over here. And that might not seem obvious, but here we are, up here by the spindle. And we're kind of messing around in Kabapir Barrio, fighting some enemies that really don't like us around here. The relationship has soured. Nero Prime, good evening, my friend, good to see you. So we're kind of duking it out with them. If I check in my journal, I can look at what I'm up to now quest-wise. We've got, of course, the Golgotha quest that we've been putting off for, effectively ever. Because I want to be strong enough. And then we could travel to Shabirik, and Indrix is also probably a little bit too hard for me. So I'm just kind of poking around trying to get up to the next level. We're almost level 19, as you can see. Now, if I go into my inventory, let's just take a look at our equipment. So we've got our shell on. We're wearing fullerite armet, like a helmet. We have a slime-stained telescopic monocle, which who wouldn't want that? We have our exoskeleton, which is powered with radio. We have a steel buckler. Now we have a fullerite longsword, which is massive. A lot of damage coming out from that. We have a neck ring on our upper arm to give us good relationships with... gorillas, maybe? Something like that. We have a two-handed carbide longsword. We have our compass bracelet to help us not get lost. And we have our freezing fullerite dagger with a full chemical cell. We also have another steel buckler. And we are using a salt hopper mandible with our other... We have like an extra hand because we grew another arm. And then we have our electrobow for range. Steel gauntlets, steel boots, and we have a tail with a stinger. So, just the usual awesome stuff that you might have. Now, as far as our equipment goes, we're actually... we need to sell stuff. I'm carrying around like a ton of weight, so I'm going to go into the spindle, maybe, and see if, we can go in here and they'll let us in. I don't know how this works. So we're at Amon Porch. So what's Amon Porch? Let's go in and just see what's going on here. Ooh, there's a bunch of statues. Okay. Now this thing is actually doesn't like me. What is this thing? This is a tough, hostile thing. Spindle glitter rained from heaven and sowed the holoptic valley of the Adai's eye. It sprouted gluttonous molecules, those gluttonous molecules, darn it, that sucked the hue from the bug's head, chest, and wings. It unrendered the Adai and left it to flit from leaf to leaf, half-blind and dirgeful. Sometimes when you're reading the text in this game, it's like it's in translation, and I don't, know how often some of the words are actual words. Like, dirgeful, that might be a word. It's not one that I'm used to seeing. Full of dirges, full of lamenting songs for the dead. So there you go. Now, this thing is actually kind of hard. But around it, you can see that there are statues, and I want to interact with all these statues. I'm noting some information as I look at them, but I think I need to do more to get some of these done for the guy who's over there in the stilt, who wants you to talk to these statues. Now, I'm getting some locations and some history, but anyway, we're going to fight this guy. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. There we go. I'm just going to shoot this dude. Now, I do have a charge. but I can't remember how long that goes. Ability charge. You can't charge a flying target. Well, that is a problem, isn't it? So we're just going to keep shooting it. And we killed it. And we got 625 experience, and I used a bunch of electro bow, you know, energy, presumably, but that is okay. All right, so let's look around, and we're going to just look at this, all right? And we're going to look at all these. Now, I don't know if any of these count as shrines that the dude wants to know about, but I'm going to do it to all of them just to see if I can get any. Yep, there's another historical site. Fantastic. Pray. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. Anything else here? There's a hostile plant yonder. Okay. And I'm going to work to the north, see what this does as we move on to the road. There's a sign over here that seems to suggest I should go to the left. Look at this place. What is this place? Sometimes it's hard to know. It looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, it looks nice. All right, so this has a bunch of asphodelites, beautiful contoured petals wrap into a florid bowl. Its filament crackles in the stale air. A bit of dirt sputters from where its pseudopodal roots sift through the loam. Hey, Gideon. Or Gideon, my friend. Let me say that correctly. Good to see you. I'm sorry it's 4 a.m. for your time. I apologize. Yes, live and drink, my friend. Live and drink. Oh my. I'm exploring a new area, and I'm hoping that we can do so without any unpleasantries from the locals. There's a book table, and no, there's nothing in it. What is this? It's got wine. I'm gonna check how many spare containers I have. What do I got? I have plenty of canteens, so I'll collect the wine. Collect the liquid. And what you got here? More wine, collect it. Great. And looks like something is over here. What is this? It's a empty glass bottle. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's just keep looking around. So the sign says to go this way. So let's just see what's over here, and hopefully not anything that wants to kill me. I could follow the road over this way and explore. Okay. Oh, here's people. Great. All right, who are these people? Let's see. A banana rancher. Hey, oh, way, how I spend my days working in the ruins of the ancient place. You are working in the ruins of the ancient place. How's it going? Do you have anything to trade? Not really. Oh, cool, Gidon. Okay, thank you, my friend. So it's Gidon. Very good. Thank you for helping me pronounce it. Do you have anything you want to trade with me, Banana Rancher? Can I sell you just like some helmets? You want to sell? Thanks, buddy. He's like, what am I going to do with these helmets? Hey, oh, way, it's a long way down from the reaches of the spindle to the humble ground. I like your little rhyme there, buddy. Would you like to buy some leather moccasins? He would. Okay. He didn't buy them. I just kind of gave them to him, but that's okay. Looks like there's a bookshelf here. Is that a crib? It is a 4-poster bed. Okay, good. Phew, I was worried. I was like, God, don't leave your baby unattended. It's a nice 4-poster bed. Well, how about that? Oh, I didn't mean to destroy the door. I was trying to close it. That's pretty funny. We'll take that. No. I was going to take it, but now that the door is... I accidentally busted it open. Pushed the wrong button there. I can't do that. Oh, who are you? Banana Rancher sitting on an engraved canvas folding chair. You know what's nice? Hey, Adventure. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. It's going great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I have an engraved canvas folding chair myself, and I enjoy it. Is life not sweet? Could it be sweeter? No, it couldn't. These guys are like, we got enough bananas. We're just totally fine. Alright, you do your banana thing. I'm gonna go look for some other stuff that you guys might have that I can liberate. And, oh, this tree. Are you a sentient tree? That's what I get, everybody, for asking a question like, are you a sentient tree? And it not only is it a sentient tree, it's the mayor. Caves of Qud, everybody. Exactly, Gidon. Live and drink. Unbelievable. You are welcome in the village of Ezra, seedling. Sit with me and watch the sun breathe shadows over the day. You know, I have questions. Some of the questions go like this. Can the mayor see? It's a tree. What senses? It can speak, apparently. So I guess I'm assuming it has a face. Or, you know, I'm wondering what senses it has access to in terms of its experience. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. And the carved reliefs here are either ancient. What is the history of this place? Ezra is more than tree old, it's stone old. Seedlings have lived here since our roots dreamed of joggling their fingers at the salt sky. So maybe seedlings are just what they call humans? Telepathy is common? Yeah, I guess you're right, Gidon. So maybe it's just telepathically communicating with me. That makes sense. They ate earth and belched freight at the stars, and this place was their stomach. Uh-oh. Yeah, those are the bad people, the planet-destroying people. Later, as the star tree died and they buried their dead under its roots, these was their funerary place. Now we nurse electric milk from the old and aching temple to turn our wheels and grind our seeds and grains. Now we are they. Unbelievable. Electric milk? That doesn't sound very good. But I gotta say, awesome. Who's the warden? One called 1FF, who wandered in errancy from the tomb and was reprogrammed by the daughter, who lived and died in the rot black box 9 daughters ago. Okay, so Mayor Hannes has a particular way of communicating, and he has, or she, I don't know, you know, it's a tree, so I guess they, Mayor Hannes refers to people as daughters, maybe human people who tinker with robots. Okay. I'm looking for work. Ezra is old and has long since cut a groove into the world and resides there in stillness and harmony. But Zotham, the penitent one, is a seedling, new to the world, and he quakes at all the tensing the world does. Perhaps you can share in his angst. Go find him by the headstones for the dead. I'm not really... I appreciate the offer. I'm not personally looking to share in any angst at the moment, Mayor. But, you know, it's tempting. Can you tell me where the merchants are? To the northwest, seek the wrought black box. There is a plant and there a plant and daughter live. There cats of chrome purr at tiny suns. Okay, great. You're a tree. Ha, 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 ha. So I am. I split stone and joggle my fingers at the salt sky. So I do today, so I did yesterday. Wow, his response to being identified, you know, as a tree is pretty awesome. He's like, yeah, I'm a tree, and I split stone with my roots, and I joggle my fingers. I'm going to start joggling my fingers a lot more often, I think. I haven't been doing it enough, and let's just work that into the old repertoire. Okay, buddy. Live and drink, tall friend. All right, so there is a graveyard where I need to go talk to somebody, and then to the northwest would be the merchant. I know, isn't that funny, Gidon? I mean, it's like this game just absolutely racks your brain. The writing is really great, too. I mean, it's almost like a cool sci-fi novel. Look at these wires over here. Let me see what this says. Strange tubes, a puzzling artifact. Indeed. All right, so here is the plant that we can trade with. Oh, joy, another meat being. Please tell me you're here to buy something. Okay, so this is Caves of Qud, baby. Number one, I'm talking to a plant. Number two, it calls me a meat being. And number three, it's got a sarcastic attitude. This is going to be a good exchange. I'm Dr. Incompetent. You are? I am Sixshrew, a merchant from the consortium of Phyta, disinclined to waste XYR time on talkative strangers. I sell things, and you can buy them. I would in fact strongly encourage you to buy them or be on your way. Very good. I know. Isn't it great, Gidon? And it's like, what is this? Like, he's like, I don't have time to waste on talkative strangers. You're in a town full of banana merchants, okay, buddy? You set up shop in the wrong area. I guess there's other visitors, adventurers that maybe come to the spindle, but I don't see anybody else. I'm not taking up your time. You're stuck in a pot right here, are you not? Is something the matter? Oh, I'm fine. Fine. I simply adore being assigned this stinking backwater mussa grove after decades of service, unceremoniously dumped in an office next to a fleshy tinker who works day and night making all manner of racket through the thinnest, most conductive walls ever crafted. What is it humans say? Living the dream? Yes, I am living the dream. Oh, goodness. Okay, now I get it. All right, so Sixshrew's like, look, I'm not having a good day. I can't move. And the guild, the consortium that I'm part of, assigned me this residence to be a shopkeeper in, and I hate it. Hey, Sathi. Good evening. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. Blood King, what's up? Good to see you. I know. I mean, this thing is hilarious. It's like I'm living the dream. Okay, fine. Can I trade with you? Oh, I missed the option to do that. Oh, no, I could just push tab. Here we go. Ooh, but they got some good stuff. Man, look at this. This is what's really exciting to me about playing Caves of Qud right now, which is that this is one of the most advanced characters I've ever had, because I play on permadeath, so a lot of my time is spent grinding up and dying. And I'm seeing, like, Carbide was kind of a really nice metal that we had access to a bit ago, and then I just got really into more Fullerite and have been really impressed with Fullerite, and then now I'm seeing Crysteel. So it's like I'm getting, I know, Gidon, these prices are ridiculous. Like, look at this. This Crysteel shard mail is 9,000 drams of water. Holy smokes. Now, I can't wear any of this because of my turtle shell, so we can ignore that. He also has some artifacts that are selling for thousands. That's pretty exciting. He has a combustion cell, and he has Taco Supremas. Like, this guy's inventory is unbelievable. Even these daggers, which, it's too bad. I wish he had better than this. Fading, good evening. Indeed, Fading. My ego is terrible. My character is barely capable of speech. He's so unintelligent and non-charming. But at the same time, man, this stuff looks good. You see this dagger? I'm going to look at it, actually. And I'm just going to take a gander because, unfortunately, it's short blades, which I'm not actually skilled in short blades. But the fact that it's 11 accuracy and 1 dice 12 damage is making me drool a little bit. But in the meantime, I can offload some stuff. He has some copper nuggets. He has a full chem cell, which I don't really need that anymore. A puzzling artifact. It's so complicated. He's not selling any medicine. He has lots of ammunition, so I'm going to go ahead and just offload some stuff to him. Yeah, Gidon, I might do that, my friend, because I think you're right, Gidon. I do have some short blades. Oh, thank you. I should get rid of those missiles. Fading. I am using some daggers, Gidon, because I think you're right. All I have to do is have a long blade in my primary weapon slot to be able to use the skills associated with long blades. But I think even if it's not, I think I get a bonus to hit with long blades versus short blades, but it still might be worth it. But yeah, let's get rid of some of this stuff. A lot of these, like, things that I'm carrying, these HE missiles, I think are heavy. And Lino, good to see you. Oh, is it? Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying this. This is great. So, and Lino's saying that long blade in the primary and short blade offhand is the strongest setup for multi-wielding weapons. Well, that's what I'm actually doing. So I'm trying to get into ambidexterity. It's going to take me a ton of... Actually, I've worked my way into that so that I get the multi-hit more often. And I have so many arms that I'm trying to go multi-weapon. So it might benefit me to do that. So that's a... Oh, cool. So if I go into aggressive stance, I get double attack chance from short blades. Thank you. Perfect. All right, great. Well, this is also why I love playing Caves of Qud on stream, is because you guys know so much about the game, and I can learn about, like, choices that I don't even necessarily know how to consider. Now, at the end of the day, though, I don't think I can afford buying a crystal dagger from this dude because that's expensive. Oh, awesome, Gidon. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a chimera. I have one two-handed sword. I have a stinger. I don't have horns, but I have multiple arms. So let me think about this. Let's sell some stuff and see how close we could get to affording one of these. First of all, I have all of these carbide weapons I was getting from the, like, Minotaur people or whatever around here. Alright, fine. I won't sell it. Alright. We could sell these. Alright, so now we're at like 154. I have these rifles. I can sell that. I have this Fullerite Aegis, which I'm actually going to look at this some more before I consider getting rid of it. And then I do have... even my stuff, though, here is not really that good. Now, I don't have enough money. It's going to take a ton to get there, but it's exciting to see it. I'm gonna sell a good bit of stuff though. And let's see. I'm gonna keep my grenades. Yeah, this is good. So I'm getting 200, right? And let's see. He sells copper nugget. Anything else that I want? What does Herberry do? Earth dense juice pressures the berry skin into a perfect and light curving sphere. Inside, a pip encodes a million-fold instruction set for the shape of shapes. Oh, great. The old million-fold instruction set. So does this heal you if you eat it, the herberry, or do you need it to craft like a healing item? I'm not familiar with this. Let's see. Do I want anything else from you? I could just trade for this artifact, this small cobalt tube, and see if it's anything good. Actually, I think I might do that. Trade for this and the copper nugget. He clearly ripped me off, right? Like that, there's no question about that. Alright, so let's go here and let me just look into my artifacts. So we offloaded a bunch of weight. Let me examine it. It's a shade oil injector. Oh, okay, cool. So this thing gives you a bunch of dodging. Okay. It's a blaze injector. Okay, and look at it. And this thing gives you a bunch of heat resistance. So this is cool. And this is a wrist fan. We don't know very well what it's going to do, but we have it. Now, another thing I want to do is I want to look at that shield that I have down here, the Aegis. Where'd that go? Oh, was that might have been his. Yeah, that had to have been his. I was looking at the wrong. I was like, wow, I have that? Or no. Anyway. Okay. Meds, melee, scrap, tonics. Oh no, here it is. Here it is, the Fullerite Aegis. Let me look at this. So this will give you 5... Oh, that's right. But a shield like this you have to actually hold in your hand. And I'm just using bucklers because I want to put weapons all over myself. That's right. Okay, fantastic. I probably should sell this. It does weigh 20 pounds, which is, like, incredibly heavy. Let me just... Well, let me check out the lady who lives next door. And, oh, look at her. This is Yalahaj, Traveler. Put down your mangled trinkets and I'll repair them. Who are you? She gives you a hard stare. I am a daughter of exile, but you should call me Yalahaj. Daughter of exile? Tinker nuns. Well, I thought I had seen it all. And apparently there's tinker nuns. I mean, I've seen some male religious figures, but they're a little bit, you know, not the best. But this one seems cool. The world sees fit to call us that, my sisters and me. Do you know the story told of Rebecca the Exile? She was a teacher to Reshef, but he excommunicated her from the Sultanate and banished her from the realm. That's pretty harsh. To know her, I've chosen a life of unbelonging. Oh, and among my sisters I have the honor of permanent residence by her gravesite. That's an honor. I'll tell you this, traveler, the shape of a society is visible only from the outside, and there is peace beyond a boundary. Well, thanks that. Wasn't Rebecca a healer? Why are you an order of tinkers?